Imagine two persons, John and Alex. And imagine introducing yourself to both John and Alex. Imagine having a conversation with them, sharing ideas, telling them about who you are. This is John. He is 70 years old. And this is Alex. She is 4 years old. Once again, imagine yourself introducing yourself to John and to little Alex. The conversation you'd have with them, how it would go, what you would do, what you would say, how would you act. It's funny how we talk when we talk with someone new or someone that we usually know, how we think about the way we communicate before thinking about the way they understand. Alex and John see the world differently. They have a different perception of the world. They have different ideologies, different thoughts, different personalities, different characters. Just because you said something to someone doesn't mean they understood it the way you understood it. The purpose of the speech tonight is to improve your communication. There are 8 billion people in this world, and each of them has a different personality. And there are 30 people in this room, and each of you has a different personality. We're going to split down these 8 billion and these 30 people into 4 personalities to simplify things and how you should communicate with each personality. First, we have the red personality. Secondly, we have the yellow. Thirdly, we have the green type. And finally, we have the blue type. And let's say for a second that this room contains these 4 personalities and none else, to simplify things and to simplify the way we communicate. And let's dive into each of these personalities so you know how to communicate better with everyone in your workplace, in your family, and in your friendships. The first type, the red type, let's call him the fast one. This person is a fast action taker. He's action-oriented, he's result-oriented. He's usually aggressive, and usually at work they make good managers and good leaders. They want to achieve. They don't usually care about opinions of others. They are not that mindful of opinion of others, which is why usually they don't have that many friends. They want to achieve. They want to reach their goals. They are goal-oriented and they are task-oriented. They don't care about the minor details and they don't like to go into the specifics of things. And they are usually very fast thinkers, which is why I call them the fast ones. Not so people-oriented, right? Do you know someone who is a red person? Okay. Now you know someone who is red. You can imagine who they are. You can think of them and how you should talk to them. Let's focus on the next one, which is the yellow. And these are the talkative ones. Do you know someone who is talkative?
Yes.
These people love talking. Everywhere they go. My aunt, when she goes to the beach, in summer, she meets 30 new people, literally. Every time. I don't, there's, even if the beach has 20 people inside, she becomes friends with 30 new people. They love to be under the spotlight. They love to give presentations. And they love to be talkative. They love to be sometimes diplomatic and sometimes not. They just love talking and they love meeting people. They love meeting someone new. They love asking questions. But you would think that they are good listeners. But they are not. Usually they just like talking. And these people, they are not good at focusing. They are not good at focusing because they are not as goal-oriented and as task-oriented as the fast one, the red. These people like to chit-chat. And they usually slack in the office, for example. They like to talk instead of focus on delivery. They make good salespeople. The third type of person is the green person. The green person is, let's call him, structured. They are someone who hates the word risk. They are someone who likes being in their own place. They are usually very easygoing, so they let you be yourself. And they are usually very on point in their schedule. They are always on time. And they like routine, so they don't like to take risks. They like order. So usually they make good employees, these green types. Do you know someone who is green, or can you think of yourself as green, for example? Let's move on to the next type, the blue type. Let's call them the analytics. These types, you know what they do. Engineering, scientists, programmers. They are detail-oriented. They are very fact-oriented. They like to search for everything they do. They like to make sure that everything they say is on point. They are not good with people. Programmers, for example, usually are not that good with people as much as the yellow are, right? Yeah. And also, they are ordered in the way they think. They like to research everything. When you go into negotiation with them, you have to make sure that your facts are straight. Otherwise, you will get burned out. Now, let's say you're a red person. Do you think you should talk to a blue person the same way you should talk to a green person and the same way you should talk to a yellow person? No, you shouldn't. If you're a red person, you should talk in a way that the red understands. If you're a blue person, you should get your facts straight before you talk to them. And if you're a green person, make sure to let them breathe and let them be themselves. And if you're a yellow person, be a bit diplomatic. Have a coffee with them or talk to them before getting to what you want. From now on, when you talk to a new person, think of the way they see the world. Just because you think that everyone around you doesn't understand you, doesn't mean you're right. Sometimes if you want to have effective communication, think of the other person in front of you and how they need to understand your message. Thank you.